Ahoy there, my name is SHIPWRECKED and welcome to the first episode of our new series, our new single-player Minecraft adventure, The Colonies. Woohoo, I'm so excited. I'm really excited to get started here. So we're playing in the newest snapshot that came out this week, 17W50A, which is why we don't have sweet shaders and our custom sky is gone. We no longer have the Optifine giving us the custom sky options. We do have our own resource pack that we're running here. It's just it's a tweaked vanilla. There'll be a link down in the description to the I updated it for 1.13, the 1.13 snapshots, but there should be a 1.12 link there as well for that download, so you can check that out if you want. I think I'm going to be making a video on it soon, just talking about all the changes that I've done and showing it off a bit. But yeah, welcome to the Colonies. Very exciting. We're just getting started off like you do in Minecraft right now, getting our wood so we can make our tools. Very neat. And I figured while we're doing this, we can talk about the series and what my plans are for this. So basically, we're gonna be doing something similar to what we were doing for the circus. Our goals are kind of the same in that I want to make my world look really nice. I want to do lots of building. I want to make villages, ports. We are starting off on this little island here that you can see around us. It's very small, but we have quite a few trees, and there are some cows over there that we'll go murder pretty soon. But we're on the south side of a very large ocean around us, so there's lots of water, there's lots of coastline, lots of places to make some ports, which should turn out pretty nice. In fact, there's a very nice area over there that we will probably be building on soon. That might be one of our first build locations. I think today we're just gonna stick to this island though and just get set up here. So let's make some stuff. We got a crafting table, and we can make some sticks and a pickaxe. Get that going so we can go get some stone. So yeah, this is going to be similar to the circus. There's going to be some differences though, mainly in that I want to progress a little bit faster. I want to make my quality of life a little bit better. So on the circus, we were moving pretty slowly. We were building very large towns a little bit too early in the game before we really got set up in the world, and like we made a giant quarry town. Was like our second town that we worked on was a very big stone town, and the only reason I'm like the purpose of it was a place to get stone. I made a big quarry because we weren't caving in the world, so that was where I was getting all my stone. And so I spent many episodes, like probably 20 episodes just out there, 15-20 episodes working on this town, and like we weren't spending time getting other things that would help us out in the world. We spent 50 episodes on the circus, and at the end we didn't have very many farms. We didn't have places to get resources easily. We didn't even have a centralized storage room, so just finding the resources that I did have was a pain. So we're going to be focusing a little bit more on like actual progression in this game, in this series. Just focus a little bit more on quality of life. I still want to build those big towns, but we're going to be waiting on that a little bit. And the first towns that we make, we're going to be putting a lot more into them as far as like farms and things that will make our life easier. Let's just block this off real quick because this water is really annoying. So this cave, this just comes out the other side. That's really nice. Ooh, I like this. This might kind of work out for us for the build that I want to start off with today. We're going to do kind of a little build here on the island that we will start working on later once we get a few more resources here. So we got lots of cobble. Suppose we can make some cobble tools. Now, like I said in our previous single player series, we had a challenge going that we were not doing any caving. We weren't getting resources from underground. And despite my better judgment, we're gonna do that again here. Now, last time I said we weren't gonna go caving until we fought the Ender Dragon. Well, in 50 episodes, we never fought the Ender Dragon, and I wasn't really in a rush to fight the Ender Dragon. I was kind of, like I said, I was really trying to go take it a little bit slower and kind of build up the world slowly, but obviously I didn't like that in the end. It really made it hard to play in the world and to get things done. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do no caving until we fight the Ender Dragon, but we're also going to try and fight the Ender Dragon quickly. Like, by episode 10, I would like to fight the Ender Dragon. So we're going to be working on that pretty hard. Do a lot less building here at the beginning. We still will be doing building like this first episode. I do want to get some building stuff done. Let's get some seeds going. I killed all the cows. Maybe not the best idea, but we're not going to be spending a lot of time here on this island. This is just where we're starting off. But I do want to get some seeds and start getting some bread growing, some wheat growing. So no caving, and the reason for that is if we wanted to go caving, if I really wanted to, I could get diamond gear this first episode, and we could probably get enchanting. We could start enchanting stuff. Maybe I wouldn't have 30 levels, but we could do some low-level enchants this first episode already and get some good gear. And I think that, like, one reason why I really wanted to start over instead of just continuing on with the circus is I just wanted a fresh start. I like the beginning of Minecraft. I like having nothing and starting out fresh, having to get everything back again, not having tools, not having armor. Where are all the seeds? We're not getting very many. And yeah, if we do caving, like, I can get set up very quickly. I just, caving isn't that difficult. Getting resources isn't that difficult. So we're gonna make it a little bit harder. We're gonna cut out the caving, which means we have to get resources other ways. Like diamonds, we're gonna have to go exploring and find some like desert temples or village blacksmiths. We're gonna have to make use of the villagers to get stuff like redstone and lapis. So we'll have to do a bunch of villager trading, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. But like I said, it's not gonna last as long as it did last time. We're gonna try and get to the end as quickly as possible. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, all we need is some basic tools and weapons from villager trading, and we'll need a bunch of Eyes of Ender, maybe some arrows. That might be kind of a hard thing. We'll have to get a chicken farm as soon as possible. What am I doing? A hoe. That's what I want. But yeah, hopefully it'll go a little bit better this time around. All right, we got our wheat growing. I accidentally hoed up that. Let's trample it. I think I saw some sugarcane around somewhere. Should maybe get some of that growing as well. Maybe it was on an island. Oh, it's already turning nighttime. That's not cool. Maybe I should start getting some charcoal made up so we can get torches around here. Oh, there's some sugarcane out there. Is that the only stuff that I saw? I don't think I saw any around. Maybe there was some over there. Maybe not. All right, let's get a furnace going. We can cook up this beef and get some charcoal so we can make some torches. So we got this baby. Put that down. Get this going. I don't have any logs. I'll have to get some of that. Dang it. Okay, let's just put that in there for now. I hear skeleton. I don't like skeleton. Go away, skeleton. I should also plant some of these trees because we might need some more wood here. Keep these growing so we can keep chopping them down. We're gonna need a lot of wood for my first build, and the idea is we're going to make a shipwreck here on this island. We're gonna kind of roleplay that we're colonizers. We're here to colonize the world, exploring, trying to find a new home to settle down in, and a storm blew us onto this island and wrecked our ship. I was thinking about just making a starter ship, but I thought this would be a lot more interesting. Also, a starter ship, we'd have to like put it out in the water, and then we'd have to like boat back and forth or swim back and forth to use it. But if we put a shipwreck and just had it kind of beached up somewhere, I'm kind of thinking, I saw, yeah, like over here actually looks pretty nice, that bay there. Otherwise, if we wanted it to like, we got this side's pretty steep too, so we could have it kind of mashed up against that a little bit. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm a little worried about it being dark though and nighttime. I don't like this. We'll switch that out and get some logs cooking there. We have some food. Very good. Let's get that eaten. And well, it's nighttime. I don't think I really want to do much out here. Maybe I'll go chop down some more trees. There aren't any mobs spawning at the moment. Oh. No, I didn't see any. I thought I saw like the purple sheen of an enchanted bow, but maybe it was just the birch and my eyes are playing tricks on me. All right, I'm gonna chop down some more trees, get some logs, get some logs smelting, get some charcoal, torches, all that jazz. And maybe I'll pick out a location and we can start building here. Well, the mobs have started. Spiders are no problem. We're getting some string, that's good. We could maybe get a bow here. Or a fishing rod. Ooh, we could go fishing. But there's a creeper right over there. And I saw a baby zombie over there. Baby zombie I'm a little afraid of. I mean, they're fast. They're pretty easy to kill, but they're fast, and that makes them a little bit of a problem. I really don't want you to blow up, please. I guess if we can hide behind the tree. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it. Got some mobs out there. I just want to get back to my furnace here, which is still cooking. That's good. All right, we can get that going. Let's make another furnace. We can cook up the rest of our meat here. Come on, click. There we go. And I'm just going to cook all these logs right now so we can get some charcoal. Oh, I need that. Let's get charcoal on there. Put those there. Stop wasting all our planks because we need sticks. I do have enough leather. I heard a skeleton. I do have enough leather. I do have enough leather to make some armor. Let's make some boots. Why not? And we have that. Torches. All right, we got 52 torches. We got our food. Let's put that on here. Let's get our boots on. Little booties. And let's light up some areas around here. I kind of want to... I mean, killing a skeleton would be nice. Because we could get a bow. Some arrows. That'd be great. Just hopping over here to grab this little sugar cane so we can start growing that on our island. Look at those beautiful mountains over there. That right there. I love it. I love it. We probably shouldn't be running yet. But I have found or figured out a spot for our shipwreck. And I think I know what I'm going to do for this. Or at least what we're going to try to do. Hopefully it turns out all right. We're going to build a ship that I've designed before, and we're just going to try and make it a little bit more broken. One thing I've done already is it sort of sags down a little bit more in the back than what it does, than what it should do. Let's get this sugar cane planted somewhere. Now, one thing I want to try... now that we should be able to do it. Oh, that is nice. Oak bark. I don't like the crafting recipe. The fact that you lose one when you do it. It's kind of dumb, but whatever. We can deal with that. So we can use these on some of these blocks like this one. Actually, I'm wondering, oh good, it does work. Okay, it does. Yeah, see how the top, it goes north-south, which is kind of, that kind of sucks, honestly. It'd be nice if it was directional, like actual logs are, but it's not. It's always going to face north-south. I broke my axe. Let's go make a couple more. Because if it, yeah, if we were trying to make this thing the other way, let's grab some more stone here. If we were trying to make this ship east-west, then that would not work. Those bark logs, or the bark woods, bark blocks, whatever you want to call it, they wouldn't work here because the top would be facing the wrong way. In fact, these bark blocks aren't really going to work here because of that. The side texture is wrong. That might be covered up. I think there's a couple of these that aren't. Most of them are covered up by the side. I guess it will work. If it doesn't work in a certain spot, we'll just have to change it out with a regular log. And here we have our ship. Now this is actually the circumnavigator that I designed for the circus. It housed my portal. I built a couple of these and I put my portal inside of there. Obviously different blocks here. I don't have dark oak and spruce on this island. We just have the oak and birch. So we're going with that. Also I've, like I said, I've tried to make it sink down a little bit more in the back. So the back is a little bit lower than it was originally. So now we need to make this look like it's been shipwrecked, like it actually crashed into the island here. And the first thing we're going to do is have a broken mast. So I'm going to do something like that. Let's take this out. Maybe we'll start it there. And then we'll do like that. And let's see, we want it to look nice and straight, and I think I want it to start here and head like right up to there. So I think if we do that, this is very difficult to make it look straight and not strange. Actually, I think we need to start this off a little bit differently. Maybe if we did this and then go up and go 2 blocks like that. And if we just keep doing that, I think that could work. Do 2 blocks, then we go up kind of a diagonal. Shoot, I can't move like that. Nope, not like that. What am I doing? Like that. Oh, I'm placing so much wood into with stone tools. That is not good. All right, let's just get all these placed. I'll keep going, and well, we'll see what that looks. We'll see how good that looks, the length out on it. Well, I'm not completely sold on this. It's really, really awkward trying to make diagonal logs in Minecraft, but I think this is pretty good. We have the main mast there, and then the little side bars, side supports, and I did actually make some white concrete. We've gotten some bones from just fighting some skeletons around here, and we have gravel in the middle of the ocean. I didn't mean to place that, but whatever, that'll work. Yeah, we have gravel from the ocean, and we have sand here, obviously. So we have everything we need for some concrete, which is nice. And I'm just going to kind of drape some of these off of this log. So we'll put that there. Maybe bring that down. Do that. Put one there. I want to put one there. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And let's see. I think we could use a little bit more. It would be kind of, I suppose, although no, it'd be, I was gonna say it'd be draping over this mast, but actually it'd be underneath it because it'd be on the front of the mast if it was here. So that's good. We can kind of drape it underneath there. How about do something like that? We don't need like a full sail here. It could be like it got kind of torn and tattered in here. But maybe we'll put a few more blocks here and there. Do something like that. That kind of covers it up. Maybe makes it look a little bit better. I wonder, over here I have it go all the way to the end. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. What else? Should we put a few more? Like, I don't want to overdo it. Maybe we'll take this one out. There can be some holes in it there, or maybe I'll fill in some of these. I guess that's all that I had made, which is fine. I'm really not good with like organic shapes like this. It's very awkward. But it kind of gives the impression of a sail. I don't think we want as much down here. Maybe I'll take that one back out. And we do only have 3 left, so maybe I should use these, or maybe not. Well, I think that should work. I think that'll be alright. It looks enough like a mast and a sail there. So the last thing I want to do with this ship is make it look like it actually wrecked into something instead of just hitting into this nice soft sandy beach. So we're going to replace some of this stuff with stones. We got some stone, andesite, and cobble. I think I don't have a ton of stone, and I do have to smelt it to make more. Also, I really should have I should have left this until the end, but whatever. It's fine. So we're gonna make a little bit of a stone hill here. I think 2. We want to make it look like this side of the boat kind of got a hole in it. We crashed in and we took out this part of the ship. The front corner, which is why we're stranded here. So something like that maybe. And then if we do, let's see, how could we make it look like pieces are kind of caved in? Maybe if we do something like, let's put a cobble there, something like that could work. Although that looks a little bit too even. Maybe we'll take this off. Maybe we'll put a log there instead. Could work. Did I lose my axe? We got another one. Very good. Yeah, something along those lines. It's looking too square now. Crap. Again, I'm not good with the organic builds. And why is it replacing my stone axe? Did they break that in the snapshot where if you middle click on something, it doesn't replace your tool? It like replaces the next hand slot that isn't a tool, or is it the fact that stone tools get replaced because stone tools are lame? I'm not entirely sure. It's really weird though. But let's put some more stone in here. Some cobble. Maybe bring up some andesite there. Maybe if we fill this in with stone, it won't look as awkward. Put a stone block there. Maybe a cobble there. And let's bring up andesite. Oh no, we got 3 andesite right in a row there. Don't like that. Let's bring up a stone. That'll work. So yeah, we got kind of a stone rock there. I think that's a good start. Let's fill in some more of this beach though with stone. And I think we've done it. We got our first build here on the Colonies, our shipwreck. So I replaced a bunch of the beach here with stone. I messed around with the hole a little bit more, made it look better, a little bit more messy and broken. Also, I went and got rid of a lot of the water in here. I did leave 1 source block, so it looks like it's kind of leaking into the boat, filling up the hole. Let's hop into a boat over here and take a look from the water, see what this thing looks like from farther away. And yeah, the mast looks a lot better when you're out here. Looks a lot better from farther away. Not too bad. I could definitely replace some more of the side of the island with stone. I think that would look better, especially over on this side. Also, it'd be nice to make this back part a little bit more angled that way. Because it's supposed to look like the ship is like angled like that. The back is kind of sinking down into the water. Right now it doesn't entirely look like that. Like that part looks pretty upright. So maybe I'll have to play around with that in the future. But we're done for today. That's it for today. Before we end off the episode, I think I want to start doing something in this series. I want to do a comment of the day at the end of every episode where I answer a question or talk about a comment from the previous episode. Hopefully that will sort of encourage comments a little bit more in this series, and it'll give me a chance to do a little bit of back and forth. I think that's pretty interesting. Now, this is obviously the first episode of this series, so I took a comment from the finale of theSirhc, and we don't have chickens on this island, so I don't have a feather to make a book and quill. But we have it on the signs here. When you started talking about how the Colonies series is going to focus on nautical builds, my brain jumped to building Rapture from BioShock. That would make for one pretty neat build. And I mean, the entrance was a lighthouse, Adam Swinehart. So thank you for that comment, Adam Swinehart. That is a very interesting idea. There's a couple of issues though. So Rapture, I've never actually played BioShock, but Rapture is like a modern city, or kind of like 1920, or maybe later than that, maybe 1940s or something, city, like modern city underwater with skyscrapers, and it looks amazing. That would be awesome to build, but we don't have that much space underwater. There's maybe 30 blocks, if that, in the deepest parts of the ocean. Which isn't super tall, and you wouldn't want things like way up to the surface. You'd want it to be submerged quite a bit. So skyscrapers might not be the best idea. Also, in this series, I do want to stick to more like medieval, colonial, maybe up to like steampunky type builds. You know, pre-industrialization, I would say, for the build styles for the most part. Maybe if we get bored after a while, we might build like a modern area. But for right now, I want to stick to more of this sort of thing. So I don't know if I'd want to do a modern city underwater, but it definitely would be interesting to do a build underwater. Some sort of temple, or like an Atlantean sort of city, or even just like ruins, some like city ruins, a sunken city like Atlantis, but not necessarily builds that you could go into. It would just be a bunch of hollow out shells, maybe turned into a coral reef or something. Definitely very interesting. That would be a fun build to do eventually, once we once we get tons of water breathing potions and respiration 3 and aqua affinity and all that stuff that would help us actually work on that underwater. Anyways, that is going to do it for today. I hope you have enjoyed our first episode here on the Colonies. I hope you're excited for the new series. Make sure to leave a like down below if you are. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so over on Patreon. Also, follow me on Twitter to know updates and stuff. This episode has come out a little bit later than I was planning, but I've been keeping my followers up to date over on Twitter, letting you know what's going on. Yeah. So do all those things, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks.